combos me and Rolly always talks about. It's like, the honorable way, going to give it the honest way. And how, if I would give anybody any insight on the game, I feel like I could give any advice, it would be take the honest route. And, when I see people like Rolly, artists, I respect Ro for the same reasons, just for being thorough, being consistent with his grind, you know what I mean, standing for something, supporting his homies, all man shit that we all supposed to do, you know what I mean?
Alright guys, Fool will come to you with another video. Yeah man, to be honest, like I was like, very close to just saying, you know what, I'm gonna just be done with boxing completely. I was just thinking I don't want anything to do with boxing. I just want to leave boxing alone. I just want to just completely just focus my energy towards something else besides boxing, because of the simple fact, it's you're trying to do something honorable and you're trying to do something with integrity. And what I mean by honorable integrity, I mean all aspects of boxing. Doing boxing, practicing it as a discipline, covering boxing, going to a fight, analyzing different fights and things like that. I was seriously contemplating just hanging it up and just leaving boxing alone. And the reason why I said that is because of the simple fact that despite Oscar Valdez having a positive A sample and a positive B sample of the phentermine or whatever the stimulant was, the Pascual Yaqui Tribe Commission ruled that he's able to continue and proceed on with his September 10th title defense. So, and that's the reason why I said, you know what, I might as well be done with boxing, because of the simple fact, by them letting this fight go on, by them letting this fight proceed, they're basically giving free rein to certain fighters who are affiliated with a certain trainer and a certain popular fighter a pass for basically not playing on an even playing field. So there's no telling of how he's going to go into the fight. And there's no telling of what effects that thing is going to have when they fight. And I pray, I literally pray for his opponent. I literally pray for his opponent for the simple fact that his life is maybe at a higher stake. And if I were his opponent, and I know it's kind of messed up saying this, but his opponent may want to look into some performance enhancing drugs himself, because of the simple fact, if his opponent is clean and his opponent has been doing it the honorable and with integrity, I don't know if that's going to prevail if you're having these advantages. You know what I mean? Yeah, all I got to say is F Eddie Reynoso, F Canelo, F that whole team. And again, I'll say Frank Sanchez needs to leave that team. He needs to go with Ismael Salas as soon as possible. He needs to be on the next thing smoking to get out of there, because that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all. So now it's okay, what this does is it basically allows, and probably it probably gives the message to the future generation of boxing that, yeah, you can get away with cheating. You know, that's what it does. And so my thing is, the reason why I put those clips at the beginning is because I'm going to always ride for people who are doing it the honorable way. I'm going to always ride for Boo Boo as long as he's doing it the honorable and doing it, getting it out the mud. I'm always going to ride for him. And because of my relationship with his strength and conditioning coach, with his father and what have you, and his other coach, you know, that's why that's kind of like synergy we have. Now, granted, he be so busy that I don't get a chance to like really sit down and talk with him, but inshallah, that's gonna come soon. I talked to him one time and it was just so brief because he was in a hurry, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, inshallah, that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be here on this channel, inshallah. But you know, those are the fighters I ride for, you know. So inshallah, soon there's gonna be some clips of some exclusive clips that I'm gonna get of Joran Boots Ennis and some other fighters like David Morrell as well. You know, I'm gonna have some training of them too, inshallah. And so if you're doing it the honorable way, I'm going to support you. You know what I mean? If you're on the come up and what have you, I'm going to support you. But you have to do things with integrity. Because again, that's why I put homie in there, you know, because where we come from, we do things well. Even if we come from like scandalous circumstances, you know, in South Central, we still had a sense of honor and still had a sense of integrity in those circumstances. You know what I mean? That's what we're built on. We're not built on like doing things like that, like doing things like Oscar Valdez, doing things like Team Canelo. So the thing is this even, my dad's leader had a quote, and he said, basically, claim no easy victories, hide nothing from the masses, basically tell the truth, you know, expose lies, things like that. I live by those principles, you know. So when I see him testing positive for this, and not only testing positive, but being allowed to fight after the positive test, then yeah, and I'm for sure going to say something. And also his fans, and of course Canelo fans defending it, then yeah, man, you can miss me with that crap. You know, we don't, like, honestly, we're not even like, how should I put this? I'm trying to think of we're way different. You know what I mean? Like, I'm way different. Like, I guess you can say I'm a Ferrari, you know what I mean? Or I'm a Rolls Royce Wraith, because believe it or not, a Rolls Royce, you have to build it. Each Rolls Royce is built by hand. You know what I mean? There's never no manufactured Rolls Royces. They build them all by hand, right? I'm that, you know, because I know that in order to get somewhere, you have to build up, build up, build up. But the majority of Canelo fans, the majority of Oscar Valdez fans, the majority of Ryan Garcia fans, they believe that, I'm pretty sure, like, since they support them, and I'm just going to end this video like this, I'm pretty sure since they support them, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I was next to them or something and they would try to maybe, like, try to cheat me or try to rob me. You know what I mean? Or try to do some underhanded stuff to me. Because like if you support cheaters and stuff like that, then that just tells me about yourself. And what they'll try to do, they'll try to deflect, and they'll try to say that Floyd Mayweather was on PEDs. Okay, if Floyd Mayweather wanted to impart blood testing, if Floyd Mayweather wanted to impart USADA and things like that, that means he's on PEDs. That means he needed to do PEDs. Really? Missed me with that. Okay? Really missed me with that. But anyhow, man, that's all I got for now. I'm gonna still keep on going in boxing. You know what I mean? But just seeing this, it kind of makes me think like, okay, so what are we doing it for then? If this is allowed to happen. But anyhow, man, leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Fuller signing out. Njara, man.